Wow! Don't make Sergio angry, or like the Hulk, he'll lose it. Ramos versus Reguilon. You saw the footage. Ramos goes hard in games. But in practice, he lost his mind when Reguilon dared to do his best Sergio Ramos impression.
Que no estaba cómodo en algunos sentidos.
I guess Ramos doesn't like impressions. Of course, if Reguilon asked someone involved in this next incident, he'd have told him, never even go near Ramos. Ramos versus Salah.
Sergio Ramos dijo que con una infiltración a lo mejor podía haber jugado el segundo tiempo. Yo no soy médico.
Sergio Ramos not only ruined Liverpool's chance of the Champions League, he also ruined Egypt's chance of a decent run in the World Cup. But Ramos must have lost his mind when he said that Salah could have kept playing in the UCL after his injury if he took an injection.
No sé si Ramos es médico.
Dr. Sergio Ramos? He's as much of a doctor as Dr. Dre. But that may not be as bad as the time Ramos lost his mind at the media. Ramos versus the journalist. Did you see that footage? That's because if we showed you this video, Sergio Ramos would lose it with us. But don't worry, oh my goalers. Uncle OG Voice is here to describe this footage to you. Picture this. A dark room full of journalists. Sergio Ramos, with his slick hair, sits up front puffing on a Cuban cigar. A journalist asks if Ramos wants Mourinho back at Madrid. Ramos then stands up, takes off his track jacket to reveal his Madrid jersey, and slide tackles the reporter, dislocating his shoulder. Ramos whispers, "You'll be okay. Take an injection. I'm kind of a doctor." Okay. Some of those details are not true, but Ramos did yell back at the journalist. Me? You think that because I am the captain, I can have a say on who becomes the coach of Real Madrid? It's a decision that I have nothing to do with. We have had 5 years since Mourinho, and we're still talking about Mourinho? Why? Of course, kicking people is normal for Sergio. Just ask legends like Messi and Ronaldinho. Kicking legends and Clásicos. Ramos is indiscriminate in who he kicks. Opponents, teammates, even legends of the game. During Clásicos, he never hesitated to hack down Ronaldinho or even Lionel Messi. And sometimes these hackings led to all his red cards.
Sergio Ramos es ante todo un hombre honesto.
We'd say Ramos is most of all a man who gets red cards. If you're Real's manager, you know you need 3 top-class center backs. Because when Sergio Ramos is your captain, he's gonna miss a few games. In fact, he's gotten 26 red cards in his career.
Pero ya pasó el partido.
He must have been fined a lot of moolah.
No te voy a hablar ni mucho menos de dinero, porque nunca lo he hecho, nunca me...
And all the other times. Listen, Ramos has lost it a lot of times. We can't go over every single incident. So, here's a quick list. Most red cards in UCL history. Most red cards in La Liga history. Most red cards in Real Madrid history. Most red cards against Barcelona. Most yellows with Spain. If there is a lesson to learn here, it's don't mess with Sergio. Don't go near Sergio. Don't ask Sergio questions. Or else, he may lose it with you.